Hi. Okay, so I'm a little early, but that's because I got asked to cook last minute. So I'm going to be cooking. Giuseppe wanted a whole bunch of vegetables. So, oh my goodness gracious. I'm cooking kale. I'm cooking fish in the oven right now, or in the toaster oven. And I'm also going to be prepping 2 meals for the week. Tomorrow, I am not live as we are celebrating Harry Potter's birthday. Today is Neville's birthday, so happy birthday, Neville. Yes, I'm going to say happy birthday to imaginary characters, but I don't care. So like I said, I got to cook up some kale for my little man. And I'm cooking up some vegetables. And I'm cooking up some fish. And I'm going to also cook up some food for Daddy while I'm at it. So, we got kale from our garden, which is going to be awesome. I've got fish in the oven, which I now need to season.
No season on mine, please.
No, you need just a little bit of seasoning, honey. Okay? How about just a little bit of salt and pepper on yours then?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, honey, the seasoning is not going to make it unhealthy. All right? The seasoning is actually what keeps you from adding the stuff that is unhealthy. All right? So,
What?
tartar sauce.
Wait. Tartar sauce is so healthy.
Well,
Tartar sauce is good.
it is, but it's made with oil and eggs. So I put a little bit of seasoning on it for you, okay?
I'm gonna want some tartar sauce with my groceries.
Okay, I'm also going to make some tartar sauce. Neville is from Harry Potter. Neville, okay, I'm going to get real deep on you guys. Hi, Sheena. Hi, Zanette. I'm going to get real deep on you guys. In the books, there is a prophecy that the kid born at the end of July, whose parents had defeated the Dark Lord 3 times, would be the one to vanquish the Dark Lord, Voldemort. And
Harry was.
Because Voldemort decided that it was Harry, Harry becomes this huge hero. Neville's parents also met the same requirements, and Neville was also born at the end of July. So technically, the hero of the story could have either been Harry or Neville, and technically at the end of the book, Neville kills Nagini. So it really is kind of Neville, because once you killed the final Horcrux, then you could kill Voldemort. So now I realize you probably didn't catch 3/4 of that, but it's huge in this house. So, actually, I think I can get a small pan for that. I will move you guys over here when I start cooking the kale. So I just need to chop up some garlic, and then we're going to get going on the kale. Because Voldemort decided that Harry was all that. When Voldemort tried to kill Harry, yes, Neville was a hero. Neville is the unsung hero of the books. When Voldemort decided to kill Harry, because he decided it was Harry. No, the prophecy didn't say it was Harry. When he decided to kill Harry, Harry's mother, what's that?
And I will sticker.
Okay. Harry's mother sacrificed herself so Harry would not die, which then made a little baby because love is the, yes, she sacrificed herself. Love is the oldest magic out there. And evil cannot defeat love. So then Harry was, ew.
What?
The garlic was yucky. Harry was then protected by love. So because Voldemort went after Harry and not Neville, Harry became all that. So, like I said, it's huge in this house. But if you follow Neville's journey, it's actually a very, very sad one in the fact that his parents got stuck with the Cruciatus curse, which means they were tortured. And so he has to go and see his parents suffering and barely remembering him. So I don't know what is worse or what would be worse, to not have my parents and not have any memories, or to have them know me and, or have me know them and not them not know me. So honestly, to me, the Harry Potter books are probably one of the best things I've ever read, because if you can get past the whole magic thing, and a lot of people can't, but if you can get past the whole magic thing, there are so, yeah. See, and you would be one to have that knowledge. Harry Potter deals with so many issues going on nowadays and in our lives in general. So if you can get past the magic part, because some people don't like magic, they are amazing books to be read. Yes. Okay. Speaking of that, Jacek and I tried that edible sand. I'm going to tell you all now.
Do not buy it.
Don't buy it. It is the biggest hoax that there is. Oh, I still need to make... All right, that's going to have to go whatever. That is the biggest hoax there is, because...
It's just pudding.
It's just pudding. There is nothing edible sand about it. It is just vanilla pudding. Yes, they are some of the best well-told stories that there are. There's not a lot of reading between the lines. And the books are, my God, 5 times better than the movies, and the movies are phenomenal. But you get a lot of stuff that you don't understand in the movies, that when you read the books, you go, I get it now. So, yeah. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to go to the zoo to celebrate Harry Potter's birthday. But that's tomorrow. And tonight, we're talking cooking. Lots of cooking. I'm going to be getting some chicken ready. I'm going to be getting some steak ready. Right now I'm cooking fish, which will be Juan's lunch tomorrow. I need to make some tartar sauce. I got my mayo. I got my lemon juice. I haven't made pickles yet, so I hope I have pickles. All right, I got my pickles. All right. So I hope everybody is having an amazing, amazing day, because I sure am. Recovering from Jacek's birthday parties and all that wonderful stuff. But they were all a hit. So I'm not going to argue about that. He had a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to need some more kale. But I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm going to need more kale. Yeah, well, I'm making just sex meal. Speaking of Harry, you just heard expecto patronum, which means Daddy's calling. I am cooking tonight's meal, and I am prepping for tomorrow and the day after. I am so done with only cooking breakfast. Sheena says happy birthday, Jasek. And Jasek, you want to tell Sheena what?
Thank you for the gift, Sheena. And also thank you.
Say again.
Thank you. And thank you for the gift.
Okay. Sheena, I'm also going to need you to message me your address because Jasek is old enough to send out thank you cards. So he needs your address so he can send you a thank you card. So just message it to me in Messenger. Okay, this kale is not going to take very long, so we got to go back over here and make some tartar sauce. Okay. It's one of those days. It was a really, really lax day. Actually, it wasn't a lax day. If anybody has sent me emails that I have not responded to, please send them again because my email just updated today and I found out when I logged on to my email that I had missed a session with a new client. So if anybody, why won't my lemon juice open? If anybody has sent me an email to my Fly Lady email and I have not responded, please send it again. Or wait patiently because obviously I'm getting them now. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And I really, 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 really feel bad about missing a session with a new client because y'all know that ain't me. Well, you guys know that ain't me, but people who haven't had sessions with me don't know that. All right. All right. There's that. And watch your sister sauce. And yes, I did grab out the pickles. Okay, let's move recipes down here and move pickles over here so I can cut them. And I am prepping all the meat from frozen because y'all know that's what I do. So I'm prepping all the meat from frozen. So it's all going into the bags frozen. So but all right. And this week my meals came from shopping in my own freezer. The only thing that I need to go out and get is rice, and Jasek wants more green vegetables. Yes, I checked his forehead to see if he had a fever. asking me to. First, all he did was ask me just for vegetables. He didn't ask me for any meat or anything. He just asked me for vegetables. And I'm like, are you feeling okay? But I got him to have some protein with it. And so now I'm cooking fish. All right. And a little bit of Old Bay. There's that. Because that makes it better. All right, tartar sauce, done. All right, that was fast. So, how are we? Oh, stupid bra. I want to give that a couple more minutes. All right, but that's done. So, I can grab this for Dad. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need some more kale for Giuseppe.
Yeah. I'm
Gross.
really hungry.
That's enough for Daddy. I need some more kale for Giuseppe. See, and that is why I'm not going to cook the steak. I am just going to prep the steak. I'm going to marinate it. That is why I always say pack your lunches first, because you can always cook more for the evening. Because like now I just looked and that was enough for one, and this is pretty much, we just tanked almost, oh, you know what? Here we go. Tanked one full thing of kale from the garden. All right. So we got the kale from the garden done. What I'm doing with the steak is I am marinating it just in olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then making a sauce of balsamic vinegar and Dijon mustard. Yes, marinate it frozen. Because then as it thaws out in the fridge, the marinade will get right into the meat. So it's really yummy. And I'm doing the same thing with the chicken. I got the chicken frozen, absolutely frozen. And I'm going to stick it in a bag and marinate it. So, and that will work. Okay, so while I'm sitting here cooking, and looking at my hair, that I've definitely had better hair days. Let's grab out our journals and our planners. And let's make sure that we are focusing just what's going on right now, or what we need to get ready for tomorrow. So we want to get any other little projects, voices, anything out of our head, down into our brain log, and get it out. No, I'm going to keep it in the fridge. It's going from freezer to marinade bag into fridge. Because then that also gives me an extra day for it to thaw out, to where I don't have to worry about it necessarily spoiling. So, that will be enough kale for just a sec. Okay. Kale is like spinach. When does school start for you, Sheena? to start focusing with going back to school is making sure they've got their math and their reading and stuff, because that will help ease the transition, and start making sure that they're going to bed within an hour that they would be going to bed around school time. Okay, here's your green vegetable, just like you asked for.
Thank you. And for the chicken.
No fish. Look out. Hot. Alright, tongs isn't going to work.
Do.
There's your fish. Can I have this for Daddy's fish?
Thank you, Mom.
You're very welcome.
Now for the tartar sauce.
Yes, sir.
I'll be waiting for it down here.
Some tartar sauce. And hi, Ladybugs, Georgia. There you go. And now for tartar sauce for one. We will use the condiment cups that Jasek. Okay, so you're about a week prior to us because he goes back on the 3rd. So as of today, start weaning them back into what time they need to go to bed for school. So like if right now they're going to bed at like 10, and I realize that's exaggerating, but come school time they need to go to bed at 8, then you want to start weaning them back. I made tilapia. That is one of the favorite fish here because it's cheap. So there we go. One's lunch made for tomorrow. All right. Now I need to get the tartar sauce into a container. And all I did with the tilapia is I put it in there frozen and sprinkled some seasoning on it and cooked it for, I don't know, let's see, 4, and then I set it for 12. And then I talked for a while, so maybe about 20 minutes. So work it that way. But for the kids, I mean, start having them make sure that their shoes are going in the right place if they aren't doing it already. Start making sure that they're going to bed at a decent time and even getting up a little bit earlier if you can do it. Stuff like that to ease the transition. Start working on the math facts. Start working on the reading and stuff if they haven't been reading over the summer. Things like that. All right. I'm definitely using more than 1 2/3 boneless chicken breasts. So, where's my seal? There's my seal. So now to prep this meal, which is skillet garlic chicken, and it's supposed to be zoodles, but I'm going to make it with noodles because Juan is not a huge fan of zoodles. So I'm going to be nice to him. All right, we'll say 1, 2 chicken breasts, 2 full. Yeah, we'll say 2 full chicken breasts, so we'll double that. Olive oil. I need, what do I need? 1 tablespoon, so we'll go 2. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Oh, I need olive oil. Now, look at that. Okay. Skillet garlic chicken zoodles. I ran out of olive oil. So what am I going to do before I do anything else? I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write olive oil down. Now I need to mince up some garlic. I'm not knowing if I'm liking the way this garlic is looking. We'll have to see. I'll do 2 huge cloves and we'll see what it looks like. These are done in that style. And the skillet garlic chicken zoodles is from 5 Dinners in 1 Hour. But I am only cooking, well, I'm cooking 1 dinner, prepping 2. Yeah, those both look good. Okay, cool. Because I have just found for me, it works better to do like 4 dinners and then prep 3 more. So, and I'm done with this just cooking breakfast stuff. I so miss cooking. And I mean, I love the whole smoothie thing. That's great. And I love it. But I miss cooking. Cooking is like my therapy. Like seriously, cooking is my therapy. Cooking and cleaning are my therapies. And I feel good when I cook. There's something about supplying sustenance to my family that makes me very, very happy. Okay, garlic in the bag. And I grabbed the salt and pepper. Well, good. I'm glad you pampered. I'm very, very glad you pampered. Okay, done. And all I'm going to have to do when I go to cook this is make the pasta and cook the chicken. That's it. And I got his lunch down there, so I'm going to put those up there. Okay. Next. Balsamic strip steak. Okay. How much is this? Okay. This stuff's gonna get done way quicker than anything else. Okay. Now, I did want to talk about something tonight. What did I want to talk about? Oh! Yay! I'm glad your nails are growing, honey. Okay, so happy day. I found my theme song. Look at big chunk of meat. Going in here. All done. Sizzle steak. So I found my theme song, and it's all thanks to Giuseppe. Okay, there's the oil. It is Let It Go from Frozen. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm a mom, so that might not be that hard to believe. But, yeah. Let It Go from Frozen is my theme song. Okay. Just want to spread the pepper around a little bit. Done. And then I need to do balsamic vinegar and Dijon mustard. Balsamic vinegar. I don't have Dijon mustard. I have stone ground mustard. Okay. We're going to do the balsamic vinegar and Dijon mustard. That's what we're going to do. And this says to put them in a little container. I'm not. I'm just going to put it in a bag. So, I need 1/6 of a cup. So, in other words, I need to do half. So, okay. There's the balsamic vinegar. Now I need to do half of that in Dijon mustard. So, done. And that's done. All right. Done. Sauce. Done and over with. Okay. So, that took me what? Well, I've been live for 33 minutes, but I cooked for some of that and got set for some of that. 3 meals done in under 30 minutes. I'll take that. All right. So, what I want to talk about today is I hear a lot of people talking about, but I can't do this. And I'm not that type of person. And I'm not. Okay. And for lack of a better word right now, I'm going to call them faults, but I don't really see them as faults. I just see them as characteristics. And I'm going to paraphrase Harley Quinn. Own it. She says a couple naughty words after that, but own it. If you're not organized and you procrastinate and you don't feel like you're a good cleaner or you don't feel like you're a good cook or whatever, as long as you are taking the steps to improve that, it doesn't matter what they are right now because you're working to fix it. If you'd be sitting there and saying, I don't know, I need to lose weight while you're munching on a chocolate cake, I might question your commitment. But if you're going to sit there and tell me that I don't like the fact that I'm not organized and stuff like that while you're on a coaching call with me, Well, you're already making steps that you need to improve what you see as a fault. Okay? That's a little better. How's your dinner? Do you want something to drink? What would you like?
Water, please.
Okay. Do you have a cup down there or not? You want water or juice? Water? Oh. And with pulling out the water, down comes the steak. Okay. I'm going to have to rearrange this. I need to get these pickles made because that would free up an entire container. Now, I brought it up this morning. You're welcome. Don't forget about the kale. That's the green vegetable that you wanted. I brought it up this morning. How I said, oh, I got to get back into yoga. I got to get back into yoga. I need to quit saying I got to get back into yoga. Because when I say that, it immediately reminds me of the fact that I have tried and quit.
Spinach is this?
It's kale.
What type of kale is this?
From our garden.
I know, it's invisible for my teeth.
Yeah, you gotta kind of chew it. That's the whole thing with kale. Okay? It immediately reminds me that I've failed. Well, when you want, instead of reminding myself that I have tried a lot of times, and I keep trying, I am just constantly reminded by saying I got to get back into yoga of my failures that I keep quitting. So, see, I don't even have it all together with that. We have to stop looking at the failures and looking at the times that we keep trying, because that is showing our determination. If we really didn't want that habit, no matter how many times, like, we've gone to clean a room or tried to clean our house, and then we turn around and it's messy again, we sit there and we say, I screwed up. Why am I not good at this? Why can't I do this? What is not sinking in? All right, we're going to try this again. Look at that. Look at the fact that you want this so bad, you keep trying. It's just a matter of figuring out the way to get it to stick. You keep trying. That is something to be proud of. You don't give up. And I'm going to do podcasts on some of these too, by the way. You haven't given up. You're not a failure. There is nothing wrong with you. You are human.
Come on, me. Don't think, just eat.
You know, it's not how many times you fail. It's when you succeed. I talked about it last week that all the times that we try and we fail, you're just learning different ways to do it or how not to do it.
Wait, what about if I just cover it?
Do you need some salt and pepper on it? Because right now I just have garlic on it. What's the matter?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
Do you want to try it with some salt and pepper?
Sure.
Or do you rather prefer it in smoothies? Here's some salt and pepper. Put some salt and pepper on it. Is it because you don't like the texture or what?
It doesn't taste good.
Try some salt and pepper. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, that's right. Juan messaged me. Yeah, we need to get the season pass, which is $35. Okay. So, don't concentrate on the failure. Concentrate on the fact that you keep trying. I guess is like the big thing that I want to say. Okay? All right. So, now that I got meals prepped, and we've done that, let's start taking a look at what we need to do. So, like I said this morning, we're going to start off with planning each and every time now. I love it, Ladybugs. Sheena, if you can't see the comments or anybody can't see the comments, Ladybugs found her theme song, and it's Where My Heart Will Take Me. I love it. Like I said, mine is Let It Go from Frozen. Because when I finally stopped trying to make everybody happy.
I don't like it.
Okay, then don't eat it. Do you want me to make you some green beans?
Sure.
Are you going to actually eat those? Because every time I make them, you don't eat them.
Why don't you make them with brown sugar? Oh, wait, we don't have any left.
I have brown sugar. So now I'm going to make some green beans with brown sugar.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to find what my taste buds like and what they don't like.
Okay, but I'm not going to keep wasting food. That's the whole thing. All right? When I stopped worrying about what everybody else thought and what everybody else thought I should be, and I just focus on who I am, I found myself to become very, very happy. So that is why Giuseppe was listening to it the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my theme song. So I was very, very happy. Plus, it also helps when I start getting stressed and everything to just remember to let it go. So, I mean, there are many things that we can think of, but you really just gotta let it go. So, I enjoy that. Okay. Now we got the green beans going. All right. So I'm very happy for you, Ladybugs. So let's start clearing our minds, getting it in here so we can center on the task at hand, which is prepping for tomorrow. So the fact that you might need to walk the dog or change the cat box or take a shower, all that is written down somewhere, okay? We don't need to think about that right now. What we're going to think about is today is our free day, plan and play day, or any other day, whatever day that fits into your schedule. That's what we're focusing on. And did that stuff happen for you? Okay, I need to put my bags back in here. Get back in there. Thank you. All right, done. All right. Now, tomorrow, meal day for a lot of us. There's nothing wrong with possibly cleaning out the fridge today. There's nothing wrong with checking the pantry and stuff today and getting ready for tomorrow, because there's a lot of work involved in tomorrow. So keep that in mind. All right. Let's work on our 3 goals for tomorrow. I did not make the banana bread, so I need to make the banana bread. Giuseppe needs a shower. And, oh, I need to make syrup, because we ran out of syrup. So I've got my 3 goals. I've got list upon list in here of things that have been going around in my busy brain. But all that I'm going to focus on first tomorrow are the 3 goals. Normally, it would be to start work prep for next week. Not even going to bother, because I know a majority of that happens at night and we're not going to be home. So there's no reason to even put it on the list tomorrow, because I'm having a realistic expectation on what I can actually accomplish. So, the other thing that I wanted to let you guys know is your planner can be for everything, okay? I was talking to a mom this morning, and it hadn't dawned on her, and I actually had talked to another mom a couple weeks ago, and I've talked to other people a couple months ago and years ago, and it's the same thing. I hear the same thing, that you can actually write down as your daily goal or in your planner to do stuff with your kids. Block off 5 to 6 o'clock as mealtime. Block off 10 to 11 o'clock that you're going to go for a walk. You can put that stuff in your planner too. It's not just about, I need to email this person and do this task and clean this room and do this and do that. You can schedule your fun stuff too. Because sometimes when we schedule the fun stuff too, I mean, heck, I'll even schedule when I'm going to sit down and do my manicure. When we schedule the fun stuff too, then our brain almost treats it like an appointment, so then we don't forget about it and it doesn't go away and we do it. So, schedule the fun stuff too, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Tongs. And because it's sweet, and a little bit of salt to counteract the sweet. All right. So, I've got my daily goals down for tomorrow. What is for dinner tomorrow night? Now, like I said, we're going to the zoo. We're going to get a free butterbeer. Other than that, the zoo is extremely expensive. Guess what? We're having chicken and pasta tomorrow. So, there we go. So, what is for dinner tomorrow night? Remember, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It's food. It's something you eat. It doesn't have to look like it belongs on Pinterest, okay? It's just food. And then what appointments do you have for tomorrow? Now remember, when you're looking at tomorrow, I then also want you to take a look at Thursday and Friday. Any doctor appointments that you've had come up. Any places maybe you need to be, or birthday parties you need to go to that you need to get a gift, or whatever it is. So look at not only tomorrow, but the next 2 days and make sure everything has a spot. The other thing I want to mention is that use your journal if you're not feeling well too. To where, like, I was sick Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and write it down. I found, especially like with Jasek, when he was sick all the time, I was able to go then to the doctor and say, no, he was sick here to here, and these were his symptoms, because it was all written down. So use your journal for writing down symptoms if you're not feeling right, whatever, so that way when you go to the doctor, it's not an I think, it's a, no, look, it says right here, this is what happened on this day, this is what happened on this day, this is what happened on this day. And sometimes that can actually help them. All right. And don't forget to set up your launch pad. We already talked about lunches. Purse, wallet, keys, phone. Set up the teapot. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now since we're talking. Set up the teapot. Set up the coffee pot. That way you're ready in the morning and all you got to do is hit brew. And you're good. Right? Because some mornings we need that extra time that it takes to open up 2 tea bags and fill the teapot with 14 ounces of water. I need to try and figure out how to set up my computer so that way wherever I go in my kitchen, y'all can see me. Because I know I keep going out of frame. So, yeah, don't forget to set up your coffee pot, your teapot, purse, wallet, keys, phone, charger, all that stuff. For us, wands are going to go because, of course, we want to make sure we've got our wands for tomorrow, and things like that. So, okay, kiddo, these are almost done. All right. And then, of course, let's not forget to lay out our clothes for tomorrow. I've already got mine out. It's supposed to be in the 70s. So I am going to wear my capri pants and my Hogwarts shirt because it's Harry Potter's birthday. So don't forget, and that goes for the kids too. Have them lay out their clothes. If they haven't been doing it over the summer, it's time to get back in that habit. All right. Now, let's check off how we did with our self-care today. Did we get up, get dressed, tissues, hair, and face? Hair was done. Doesn't really look like it anymore, but it was. Eat all our meals, drink all our water, take all our meds. Check. Did we get our loving movement in? No, I did not, but tomorrow I will. Did we get our pamper in? Yes, I have been watching Shark Week. Notice what I did there. I acknowledged that I didn't do my yoga, but I said, yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow. All right? Our mission for today was to dust the neglected area. Oh, we're not on cleaning yet. I'm jumping ahead. All right, kiddo, I need your plate. Bring it up here, please. Are we getting ready? Ooh, chicken Alfredo. Like it. Are we getting ready for bed? Wash face, brush teeth, floss, mouthwash directly after dinner. Unless, of course, you're going on live on YouTube. And then go to bed at a decent hour. As soon as I get done here, wash face and all that stuff is going to happen. All right. Cleaning. Did you get your weekly home blessing in? If not, that's okay. There's tomorrow. Make your bed, preferably with nobody else in it. Did you swish and swipe? We got 2 days, today and tomorrow, left in this habit. Thursday comes laundry. Speaking of laundry, that's next on the list. Sort, wash, dry, fold, put away. Did we get it all done? Of course we did, because the last thing we want is the laundry monster to grow. Hot spots, 3 of them, 2 minutes each. I've been talking for 56 minutes, so you could have done a whole bunch of hot spots. 28, as a matter of fact. All right. Room rescues, 3 of them, 5 minutes each. Could have done 11 of them. So, plus 1 for the kiddos. Your mission today, now I'll talk about that, is to take care of the neglected dusting in the living room. So the tops of the curtains, the ceiling corners, the ceiling itself, the picture frames, the window on the picture, the moldings, all that wonderful stuff. Get those neglected areas, the top of the TV maybe. If some of you have got like a fireplace with a banister on it, maybe that doesn't get dusted all the time. So work on that. And of course, the kids' chores. So that's our night. Yay! I got so much accomplished. My sink is not shiny, but that's okay. I will get that sucker Tamatoa to where Niffler's going to want to steal it. As soon as my son is done. Do you want these beans or not?
Yeah.
Well, I told you I need your plate.
Okay.
Y'all heard me say I needed his plate, right? I didn't say it to myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got caught up watching the videos. Got caught up watching some funny videos.
Okay, that's fine. Daddy's going to be calling any moment now. You pretty much got a caramel sauce on these beans.
What do you say that?
Look at that. It's almost like a caramel sauce. Because there's butter and brown sugar. The only thing missing out of a caramel sauce is cream. There you go.
Hey.
You are so welcome. No, they can't. They can hear it like the 4th time. And they're like, Mom, why are you yelling? So, all right, guys. I want you to have an amazing night. I will be live tomorrow morning. I already have one pre-recorded for tomorrow night. I am thinking we may go live just for a little bit to show everybody what is going on there. Not doing like a big cast or anything, but just to show what is actually going on. Oh no, you are so not alone, my dear. So not alone. Kids cannot hear us. So if you see me live tomorrow night, it probably won't be long, and it will just be to show you guys what's going on at the zoo. I may just do it on Instagram, or I may do it on Facebook. I don't know. But I figured that would be a really cool way of documenting it. So with that, I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye.